Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right. Well, let's talk about the homie Gary Russell Jr. Shout out to Gary Russell Jr. I had the pleasure of meeting Gary Russell Jr. and his family a few weeks ago. Gary Russell Jr. did a drop for my son that I sent to my son. So shout out to Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. said he is willing to move up to 135 to fight Tank. And I think that's a good thing, man. And he also says he wanted to get it too. So at the end of the day, Gary Russell Jr. want to get the ring and he want to fight. Because Lord, that for whatever reason, for whoever you blame, Gary Russell Jr. has not been able to get fights, get the marquee fights, instead of elevating him to pound for pound status. And at the end of the day, he needs to be fighting. Because see, here's the thing about Gary Russell Jr. The thing is about Gary Russell Jr., like I say, when you look at his career, when it's all said and done, Gary Russell Jr. is 31 now, if I'm not mistaken. And no matter when Gary Russell Jr. calls it a day, you're going to look at his resume and you're going to be like, man, you fought, and you're going to be like, how often he's fought. And you're going to be like, man, this dude should have fought more often. And you can't figure out why. You ain't nothing, but I'm saying he need to be in the ring more, because that's another thing you got to watch, because you get some people that's just like, apologists for whoever, and then they think if you even remotely critique them or say anything about them, you going against the grain, when a lot of times they need to look at themselves and see if they going against the grain, because there's a lot of that type of hypocrisy going on. Do I think Gary Russell Jr. is clout chasing? Nah. I think him and Tank would be an excellent fight. And that's something else that I watch out for. There's no clout chasing in boxing. Let's just get that straight right now. There's no clout chasing in boxing, real talk. If a person is calling, in most cases, he might be serious. Now, do you have pump faking in boxing? Yeah. You do got a lot of that. You do got a lot of faking the funk, but there ain't no clout chasing in boxing. Real talk. But as far as Gary Russell Jr. go, he should be fighting way more than what he's fighting. Gary Russell Jr. should be fighting at the very least 3 times a year. But you're lucky if you even see Gary Russell Jr. once a year. Then I asked him about the inactivity. I asked his family about the inactivity, and which I choose not to talk about out of respect for them, because at the end of the day, they watch your videos, and one thing you want to do is you want to maintain trust and you want to stay loyal to these dudes at the end of the day. But then at the same time, you don't want to get too emotionally attached to these dudes, because I'm gonna make sure that don't happen with me. But at the same time, if people look out for you, you gotta look out for them too, if you catch my drift. But yeah, I would like to see Gary Russell Jr. fight more, because you pull out your hair and grit your teeth. You like, man, why don't we see this dude more often? Gary Russell Jr. is a talented fighter, very talented fighter. The man only has 1 loss on his record, and that's a questionable loss to Vasily Lomachenko based off some of the shit that happened behind the scenes leading up to that fight. That's not, you know what I'm saying, that's neither here or there. Unfortunately, he has the L to Vasily Lomachenko. One day I'm going to ask Vasily Lomachenko, his camp, about that when I get a chance. And you never know, I may see Vasily Lomachenko sooner than later, because I'm going to talk about him too in the next couple of videos. But anyway, shout out to Gary Russell Jr., shout out to the whole Russell family, especially Pops. Get better. You know what I'm saying? I know you fighting sugar diabetes, but get better. So that's all I got to say to your boy Town Biz. I'm out.